What's up there, YouTube friends? It's Grumpy Gamer Dad, and this is the second pin video that I've made from my trip to Disneyland. I just came back, spent some time there in Galaxy's Edge. There was a video for the pins regarding that one, but this is the other pins, the non-Galaxy's Edge pins. I think we shoved about 40 pounds of weekend into a 5-pound bag, so let's jump into it right now. So the first pin here that we have, my wife purchased this. She collects Mickey and Minnie. And this one just is a open edition Parks pin. It's a silver. I think that means $9.99. Here's a better look at that Minnie Mouse open edition pin. Very cute. You got the little polka dots here. Her smiling or laughing. And it just says, always be you. Unless you can be Batman, then be Batman. This second open edition pin here is this little Minnie Mouse with the bow, pin on pin. Also a silver, and like I said, open edition Minnie Mouse pin. Alright, and this is that Minnie Mouse, other Minnie Mouse open edition pin with the bow. The bow has a little sparkle element to it, and then the head just is black and basic. Now these next two pins are going to come from the Mickey celebration pop-up there at Disneyland. You have to buy your tickets in advance to get in. I think it's $34 on a weekend. It was a cool experience. There will be a video on that as well. But the first pin here is this one here from the pop-up Disney. Yes, they have merch there. Lots and lots of merch. And this is a limited release pin with Mickey Mouse from that pop-up Disney experience. Here's a better look also at that pop-up Disney limited release pin. Like I said, you've got a Mickey celebration at Disneyland, pop-up Disney, limited release, 2019. I forgot to say, but this pin was $15.99. Now the second pin is also from that experience, and this one here, you've got Conductor Mickey on a silver background, kind of cool, very colorful. And so this one is a limited edition. It's a LE of 2000, and it was $16.99. Not quite sure what that's behind him. It looks like the letter I. Since this is the first one I picked up, I'm not sure if the first pin, because there was another limited edition pin that came out, maybe that one said M. That would be interesting to find out. There was a special pin event a few days ago. It was a special ticketed event. It got sold out. There was a ton of pins, and there was a ton of pins left over from that event. So first up, we will have this one. It's Mickey Mouse. There's actually two pins here. This Mickey Mouse dressed as a king, and then this little portrait of Mickey Mouse is its own separate pin. These two pins are both LE of 1000, and they were $19.99. Alright, there's Mr. Mickey, King Mickey, of that from that Medieval Magic set. He's got this little rhinestone here on his cape, and then he's also these little rhinestones up on his crown or his hat. This crest pin here is just a silhouette of Mickey Mouse looking all fancy, and then it's got the little gem pop-up, I don't know, shiny. Now carrying on with that same theme, you've got this set of pins. Two pins, Minnie here, dressed as a queen, and then this little emblem pin, I guess you can say, that features a crest of Disneyland here with the castle forefront. That pin, also LE of 1000, and it was $19.99. Like Mickey, she's got little gems. She's got more, and hers are purple, but she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gems, 3 on her crown there, 1 on her scepter, and then 2 on her outfit. And then this, like I said, looks like a crest with Disneyland Castle, Sleeping Beauty specifically, in the middle, and then, you know, the curtains all fancy with a little crown on top. Alright, so that brings us to our final two pins, at least in this video. This one here, still from that Medieval Magic event. This is Mickey dressed as a knight riding on a horse. It's pin on pin, and this was $17.99, so a little bit cheaper. But the other ones you got two, but this was also a limited edition of 1000. All right, and this one is, I call it the Night Mickey. He's riding this horse. He's got a lance and he's in armor. The horse is all decked out in finery. It looks like he might be jousting to, I don't know, maybe win the hand of his lovely lady. Who knows? All right, now that brings us to our final pin. From Medieval Magic, it's a limited edition pin. They had other characters. They had Goofy, they had Donald, but my wife, she collects Mickey and Minnie as one of her collections. So this one is Minnie dressed up as, I'm not sure if that's as a witch or a sorcerer. This ghost here coming out of the cauldron. $17.99, limited edition of 1,000. This one is cool because it glows in the dark. There it is. It's pin on pin with Minnie pouring something in the cauldron. She looks a little sinister to me right there. I don't know. She definitely looks like she's up to something. Her little vial here glows in the dark, as does whatever's coming out of her cauldron. Anyway, that's all the time I have for this video. This one was specifically Mickey and Minnie Mouse pins, since we got like a ton of them, 7 or 8. Like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at GrumpyGamerDad, and until next time, this is Grumpy Gamer Dad saying, stick around for more Disney pins and bad dad jokes after the end credits. Alright, an end to another pin video, which can only mean bad dad jokes. This is kind of topical because I drove home yesterday from Los Angeles. What's the last thing that goes through a bug's mind as it hits your windshield? It's butt! I must have had like 1,000,000 bug butts on my windshield when I got home. Why aren't koalas actually bears? Because they don't meet the qualifications. Finally, why did the runner stop listening to music? Because she broke too many records. There you go. Have a good one.